Hi everyone. I'm Sukhman Singh and today my topic of discussion is hearing aid. Firstly, introduction. A person having difficulty in communication due to hearing loss needs special help of hearing aids. Factors affecting hearing: firstly, aging, heredity, medications, loud noise, occupational noises, some illness, recreational noises. So these are the some factors that may affect a person's hearing. So hearing aid. Hearing aids are electronic or battery operated devices that can amplify and change sound. It makes sounds louder so that a person with hearing loss can listen, communicate, and participate more fully in daily activities. An electronic device usually worn in or behind the ear of an hearing impaired person for amplifying sounds. And this is given by Merriam-Webster in 1972. So these are some of the hearing aids like body type, BTE, and the in the ear hearing aids. The components of hearing aids. Mostly it consists of microphone, amplifier, and a receiver. Microphones. The hearing aid receives the sound through a microphone which converts the sound waves into electrical signal and then sends them to an amplifier. The amplifier increases the power of signal and then sends them to the receiver. The receiver receives the amplified signal from the amplifier and converts back those signals into sound waves which are directly enter into the ear canal. Now the functions. This is commonly a diagram of how hearing aids function. Sound waves enters the hearing aid through the microphone. The microphone converts the sound waves into an electrical signal. The amplifier increasing the strength of the electrical signal. A smaller loudspeaker called the receiver function to convert the amplified signal back into sound waves. From the receiver, the signal is channeled into the ear canal either through a small tube or ear mold. A battery is required to power the hearing aid and enable the amplification process. So there are two types of hearing aids: analog and digital hearing aids. Firstly, analog hearing aids. Analog hearing aids work by making continuous sound waves louder, amplify all the sound, speech, and noise. Analog hearing aids amplify even the sounds the patient don't want to hear. Any changes to the sound of hearing aids are made with the volume and small trimmers to adjust the response. Advantages and disadvantages: generally cost less than the digital hearing aids. The volume control of the hearing aids is easily controlled by volume switch. Long-time hearing aids users sometimes prefer analog hearing aids. And these are some disadvantages. It doesn't have a way to filter sound, so patient can hear every sound around him. Adjusting the volume on these hearing aids in noisier environments can sometimes cause a loud scratching shrill to happen. Now the digital hearing aids. Digital hearing aids take the incoming signal from the microphone, converts it into a digital format, and then processes the signal using digital technology before converting it back into an analog sound that is delivered to your ear. So digital hearing aids are normally much flexible and can be used to process sound selectively than an analog. Some of its advantages are: the biggest advantage is that digital hearing aid can perform more complex processing. It make decision about how to process the sound depending on overall acoustic environment. The physical size and power consumption is reducing at a faster rate than in case of analog hearing aid. They have enough processing circuits. Certain noise reduction algorithms can be programmed into the circuit to help reduce background noise. The hearing aid candidacy: who are the perfect clients who need a hearing aids? So there are some audiological factors. Firstly, the degree of loss and hearing aid expectations, as there are some myths as well. Speech recognition score is very much important. Dynamic range, the slope of hearing loss. So these are the audiological factors which we have to kept in mind to give the hearing aids to a person. This is a type of sloping audiogram in which you can see the person is having normal hearing at low frequencies, and there is a slope of hearing to high frequencies, and there is a loss of severe. So that's it guys, thank you.